Well, hello there, it's Sam, and today we're going to be talking about tea. And primarily why when you stir your tea, if you are still the type that puts leaves in your cup, why they swirl in the middle and stay there instead of dispersing all around as we would expect them to. Let's find out. Now, for the purposes of demonstration, I'm just going to tear apart one of these tea bags. Why are we using tea leaves, you might ask? Well, that's because this phenomenon has been called the tea leaf paradox. And as with any good scientific experiment, we want to test this tea leaf paradox with different conditions. And these conditions are what we think affect the swirly swirl. So let's try a few things. Alright, so here we have different shaped cups. As you can see, this one is large at the end. This one is kind of chubby. It's a rounded one. And here we have our normal, right? By normal, I mean straight. Now next what we're going to do is we're going to swirl as you would the tea leaves. Okay? We will swirly swirl. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's much nicer with the spoon, isn't it? Now, let it swirl. Take the spoon out from the side so it's not in the way. Alright, you see what's happening? Do you see? Alright, as you can see, they create little whirlpools. Alright. So, my question is, what is happening? Why do they all form nice little piles in the middle? Right, because clearly it happens to all the different cups. Alright, so now I'm going to do a close-up for you. Watch closely. Watch as it swirls. Ooh, looks like there's concentric rings. It looks like a galaxy swirling, swirl. What else could it be? Could it be the bottom of the cup? Nope, this cup is flat on the bottom. Whereas this one has a slight ridge, right? As you can see, but for most intents and purposes, it is flat. It's not curved. It's not trying to push it towards the center. All right, so let's take it from the side here. I put it behind this nice flaky cup, so it's more visible. Okay. So what was happening before? It's staying like this. Circular motion. Mesmerizing. Now, pay attention to the way these particles move, right? Which might not be obvious from the top, but from the sides, you see something at work here, right? So you see here, the particles are spinning in one direction, but they're not just spinning on the bottom of the cup. Ah! Let's see what happens. I stir erratically. Let's see what happens. My goodness. Well, will you look at that? Alright, let's have a look at it in slow motion. So, we saw just now that number one, the type of cup doesn't matter. And number two, the way I swirled it doesn't matter. Well, not as much. So what is actually happening? It might be hard to imagine, so here is an image to help you. When you swirly swirl, it pushes the water against the side of the cup, causing higher pressure on the outside. And now you've got this mini tornado inside your cup. And when the water comes down to the bottom and hits that base of your cup, there's friction, and so it goes, oh, I'm so slow. And because it's so slow, it can't fight the pressure coming down from above it, and so the heavy stuff and the water goes towards the middle. And of course there's gravity to keep the leaves settling on the bottom instead of floating back up. Although if they were light enough, they probably would. Speaking of gravity, Albert Einstein actually used this phenomenon to explain why rivers bend and curve. But yes, here's a fun little experiment you can do anytime with things you can find in your home. And take slow-mo videos and stare into the galaxies. So there you have it. Hope you've enjoyed the little STEM with Sam episode. And next time you're having a drink with your friends, you can break out some knowledge. Cold tea. Anyway, until next time. Bye.